they weren't judged as good or bad, so they're kind of stuck in AKA limbo. That's what I think ghosts are. People stuck in limbo, which I think is Earth.
Yeah, no, technically, when a
Because that would
spirit
make more
passes but can't
sense.
move on, they kind of relive their moments where they died.
Oh, Onams was having me think a lot more. If you remember correctly, Jesus, well, actually God Himself through Jesus, ended up bringing people back to life. And He says
Yes.
when Lazarus died, He said Lazarus fell asleep. No one understood that until he bluntly said he died in a physical sense. But spiritually, he was still in the grave, not allowed to speak. Like it said, the dead
Yeah,
know
exactly.
nothing. The dead know.
Limbo.
The dead don't think. The dead don't speak.
The dead don't think, the dead don't speak. No, they can think and speak sometimes. It depends. It depends on how strong their will was. But in general, they do not speak and they do not think. They just kind of go into a loop, an endless loop, where they do the same thing over and over and
There's
over again and
also
believe they're alive.
okay. So there's different types of energies when it comes to human spirits. There is residual, which
Yes.
means they have moved on, but because they were there for a really long time,
They just
it's
stuck there.
stuck there, and it's not normally intelligent. Then there's the in between where it's still kind of in a
Yeah,
loop,
exactly.
but but they can still kind of respond to you. Then they're the ones that are kind of stuck in more of a when they were stuck in their time, but they could easily respond to you, can tell you about things going on in the house if the others can interact with that same entity. So like
Mhm.
there was this video in Sam and Colby, they were at a house um kind of, but like it was built during different time periods.
But Dad, oof.
Hold on. And they were different. It was built different, built during different time periods, and during some of those time periods, other people died, other different in different time periods, but some of them knew about each other's existence despite dying at different times, and they could even tell with the darker entities in that house that were attached and were in fact weakening those entities, but they were still kind of protecting the house from the darker entity that was outside.
Yes.
They are still kind of death. Death has
I
happened.
heard. No, 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 no.
It
What?
wouldn't pick up my voice.
By the way, Galaxy, before your thing cut out, I heard your mic go into a really deep, raspy, inhuman voice.
Did it sound like a mix of a male and female?
A little bit. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like if you mix two people's voices together and they're trying to be there on the same wavelength, but it can't. And they're not the same gender, clearly. Their pitch is different. but they're trying to match
Oh.
pitch.
That's probably Frege or Orpheus.
It was in your mic, buddy.
What?
I caught it on camera. It was, or on the recording. It was on your mic.
Orpheus, did you possess my phone again? Something in my head said, fuck yeah.
Lovely.
And I don't even say that. And I know motherly and
I know.
clearly.
I'm about to
And,
change servers. Hold
Mom
on.
would not say that.
No one's.
You might.
No one's nagging at
I don't.
the
Weird,
witch
'cause I don't.
Noctilunas right now, and so I'm going to leave that one and go to a different one.
That's weird. I don't smell a stinky butt crack. So that means Orpheus is not here.
Oh, I swear.
It's not Orpheus.
It might have.
I'm trying to.
Or it might have been a demon mimicking him. Because I hate those things! Does it sound like an echoey?
Yes.
Do they sound a little bit depressed or emotionless?
Like saying it.
I couldn't tell. It was just a blip. It was just a blip. Kind of like my tone right now. This tone. Like this.
Usually Orpheus is emotionless voice. Almost like yesterday when I showed no emotion through voice. Almost like that.
Yeah.
And Orpheus, if that is you keep on messing with my phone, I will not get you a body.
I don't think it's them. I don't think it's them. I would have known if it was them because, like, they usually make me pissy whenever they're around me.
No, not.
No exceptions.
No, when Orpheus came back from you, he refused to attack me. Almost like he was depressed or
No, I
something.
mean, regardless of what he does, his mere presence just makes me pissy, and I don't know why. It's just a thing that happens, which is weird.
There's enough freaking demon in the house. Where? I know you can hear me if you're out there in the idiot. I won't be afraid to shade the house again. I don't care the consequences. I don't want you in here. Creeps. So mom's not back, so she's gonna be probably around Fort Worth to back here. In a van at that time that she's there. Oh yeah, 2 appointments on that day, so probably in the morning or someone at night come, probably around 12 or 10.
Ah,
And if she does have to come back in the morning, I will not have anything to eat. Because, joke's on me, I don't know how to cook proper meals. Last time I cooked something, I ended up burning it. Even grilled cheese, I burned it.
jeez, even noodles?
I cooked noodles once and they were all dry. Because I overcooked them.
Yeah, no, you taste it while you cook it. I can help you walk you through it too.
Only thing I know how to do is boiled eggs and toast.
Practice makes perfect. I overcook my noodles on purpose because I like them dry like that, but I can teach you a way to make it not dry.
Yeah.
I get Via Mora so much that I'm just gonna give a free one to someone because they're new. And I'm like, okay, I pity you. Hold on, here.
Yeah.
I don't do this often, but they attempted to trade for me and like realized I can't get that. And I'm just starting out. I'm like, and they're like, do you have anything else that I could have? I'm like, I could look. And I get Via Mora so much that I'm like, I don't care. You can have one.
Uh, just don't. As long as they're not like, may I have your dragon? May I have your dragon? May I have your dragon?
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
He was really sweet about it. And it's like I don't have anything to give you, and like I didn't give him the thing that I was originally selling, but I gave him like a Thunderbird thing, because like he wanted like
It's a cheap thing that you get every single, like almost every
it's a
single
mission
day.
creature. You can get those like pretty quickly.
At least they're better
Yeah.
than the guy that came to Lucan. Lucan, oh, actually Locan, meaning luck, or leprechaun, leprechaun luck. I think I have an image of him I can send into the group chat. Cause it took days just to make him look pretty. Where is it? Nope, not there, not there. Which Bible verses? Photos. Photos? No. Oh,
Buddy, you need space. I'm trying. I don't. This guy is trying so hard, buddy. Sure, that works, I guess.
No, don't pity them.
No, he's giving me something. He's giving. Okay, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Hold on. He's trying to give me something like a dev creature. I don't think he knows how to get
Maybe
rid
he
of
just
save
doesn't like
slots.
it.
No, he doesn't know how to get rid of slots.
No, even if you do try to trade a save slot, you'll have to do in true trades.
No, he's giving me. Ugh, but the
No, it doesn't register it unless you do it in 2 trades. So they have to trade their save slot to you, and then you trade again. You have to tell them that.
Hold on. No, we've tried him like 2 to 3 times now at this point. It's not registered.
Yeah, exactly. Because he has to trade trades in a save slot without you giving them anything in return, and then you can trade
Yeah, but I don't have
them.
room for save slots either.
Yeah, then both of you are out of luck.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm trying to friend him. So let's see if him doing that is gonna work, and if I need to clear up a space, I will do that. Um. Then we're
I
gonna
wouldn't
try
do
that
that if I were
idea of
you.
yours, though.
You have too many valuable things.
No, he's giving me a dev creature.
Okay.
He is giving me a dev creature for a bewitched Noctiluna.
Yeah, exactly. That's how expensive they are. That's very fair.
And like since
Because one, the event hasn't even happened yet, and while Noctiluna has been, there, so that will be incredibly rare. And two, the event won't happen in about 3 to 4 months, 5 months, give or take. It's gonna be a long time for people to be able to get those plushies again. And not to mention, it was blocked behind a paywall.
yeah, no, he just needed to get rid of a save slot.
Yes. Actually, if he needs to get rid of a save slot, he could have just traded one of my accounts. You could have just told him to trade my,
Okay.
the one with the key.
He's also giving me a test run, I guess. Okay. It happened.
Test run of what? Lovely. You got a dev creature, yay! I had to check all of the creatures that I know I didn't have on my second account, and I figured out that 2 of them weren't traded over properly. So I had to go check all of them to make sure that was indeed the case, and it was. A long and painful process, but it was. I'll probably be in trade room as well. Do you want to switch servers or what?
Hold on, let me finish with the scan.
Because you were in the same server you were in.
I didn't. Oh well, okay. I'm done for now. You want to know what dev creature he gave me?
Which one?
The whale. He gave
Oh,
me
for
the
Legion?
whale.
That's 3K! That's 3K!
I swear it does not want to pick up my mic.
It doesn't want to pick up your mic. I swear something's trying to stop you from talking, buddy. Welcome to the land of the living, by the way. Population 3.
Yeah, no, he gave me the whale, I think.
That's 3K. That's a really good deal.
Like,
If it gave you upper, it might be worth more actually. If I might not be remembering that correctly.
It depends on if it's a glimmer or not.
no, he gave me the entire
No, that's
thing.
not. No, they gave me the species.
He got me the
Oprah Legion
Yes!
species.
I have a
already covered
giant
that
whale
thing, too,
now!
So I also have the giant whale. You want us to both be giant whales after I do all the glimmer crap?
Sure, I have two,
I've done
I
that
now
before.
have 2 new creatures, apparently! This is an eventful day, apparently! Because I also got the,
Yay. Yeah.
the 3-headed Hydra, the Hydra,
Oh, you'll have 4.
Quizzica.
You'll have 4 because isn't this the day that we both get that one creature?
We'll have 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have 3. I'll have 1.
I'll-
And then I'll work on getting the, after I'm done with all the glimmer crap, because you know that I have to finish that, because I've already gotten way too deep into that series.
Yeah. I think you're almost done, right?
I've already gotten over 200 episodes!
Oh dear God. Aren't you almost done?
71 more of the species I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5, so 76
You know what?
that I can
I'm
actually
just going
get
to...
very quickly.
I don't care about this one anymore. I could get him.
So I
I
just
can
need a
re-get
glimmer
this
stuff
anytime.
76 times.
The others I can't.
Hey, Vegito, I have a question.
Yes?
When I went to the video list, the videos at the very front were deleted. What did that mean?
Oh yeah, no, that's normal. That's just privated. Those are just fully privated because I just didn't want it to be shown. Because they had shitty audio quality or they were just not good.
So I
They
guess
weren't lore important. They didn't have any lore importance.
Oh yeah, no, those were
Don't
like
worry.
from like the very beginning.
Yes, before I figured out how to connect my microphone. Oh, boy.
Yeah, no.
Dad says he doesn't waste electricity. Says the bedroom that he sleeps in.
No, like,
Lovely.
okay, real quick, Galaxy, just for you to understand how big of a deal the creature that I just got is. I'm going live. I'm gonna show you.
They got an angelic flying whale, by the way. And I mean angelic in the most
Biblically accurate.
biblical sense. Yes.
All the eyes,
Very biblically
everywhere.
accurate. The do you want to know the lore behind that creature? I know its lore.
Sure.
The Oprah Legion. Okay, the Oprah Legion was created by the Angelic Warden to watch over the land. This is why they look like that. They were literally created by the Angelic Warden. They were created by an angel.
Ow!
Yeah, no, the description of them is like the description that they have in here is also kind of funny. It matches like biblically accurate angels as well. Because I'm reading this side, it's like
Sorry.
Yes.
Something just yelled at me.
the majesty of the sky and the abyssal watcher of the depths. These enormous creatures act as beacons of light to lost creatures despite their scary outward appearance. Most creatures mistakenly attack them out of fear because they tend to hover over creatures when they approach like a predator would its prey. Kind of how some stories of
Yes.
like angels have been told,
Exactly.
and how they have to be like, be not afraid to humans.
Yeah. Just to let you know, if I'm ever in a death creature, a human creature, then please send
I know
my
how. Knock off.
please, just please kill it.
Knock.
Cause what the heck?
It's
That made it annoying.
this one's an herbivore
I mean,
version,
same
but
type.
it kind of looks like a knockoff version of this.
Eh.
It kind of is.
Yeah,
Now,
the only thing that's
It's
different
a
about them.
de-evolved version of the Upper Legion.
I have a dangerous tools in my room, which I'm not allowed to touch them because if I touch him
Alright,
one more time, Freya is gonna be like, what would happen if we just get the automatic screwdriver and put it to wood? Or try to do it on my skin, which I don't want her
Fire.
doing that.
No, that would just cause fire. By the way, the curiosity spared. I know this. I've worked with those things in wood before. It smells so bad.
That damn thing right there in front of that thing.
Probably not gonna be able to. What the heck?
Burb,
Yeah, you better load.
burb,
Don't say that Roblox shut down, you little liar.
burb.
Burby derb.
Burb.
Yeah, I still need to get the Blood Moon one and the magma creature.
You have
With the
until
way
this
I price things, Glimmer, yeah, you'll have until
Friday.
Friday. And if you haven't done the daily quest things, you're done for.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get it. Because the daily quest things are literally daily quests.
Because it's happening in 2 days.
Yes, not 5, 2.
Oh wait, ooh, I had a thought. Oh, I had a wonderful thought.
I'm watching your stream and I am now concerned.
Shut up. I could have crucified this. Now shut up.
I know.
I have the ability to, so shush. Don't judge me. It could be worse.
Stop lying, computer.
In fact, now that you've mentioned it, I might make it worse on purpose. After I'm done making this one. Because I wasn't going to, originally. But now that you mention it...
Please, no.
Too late. You gave me ideas. You should have just kept your mouth shut.
Shut up! Why do I always open my big fat mouth?
You poor thing.
gotta just patch this shit together to make it comfortable.
Waiting for everything to load.
I don't know if that's.
Anyways, reselling
Offer
that.
one more thing, and then I'll do it. Are you done? Okay,
What?
that's fine. The Sweet Dreams palette is actually more expensive than you'd think.
Hmm.
It may be a daily quest thing, but that does not mean it's not expensive still, because the daily quest system has not been out for that long.
Not only does, but it also has 4 wings.
Listen,
Thank
Yes.
you.
I
Thank
think
you.
New York
appreciate you.
City.
It has the proper amount of limbs. I'm just gonna say.
6 6 limbs.
6.
Gather
6 limbs is the
again
proper
a
amount of
win,
limbs.
dumb bug.
Got 5, not 4.
Gather in a fly.
6!
Stop it! Stop! The struggle is real. I hate when it
Dear
does
God.
that. Fine, I'll do it from out here.
You know what? I could just do it all in one.
Thank you, by the way.
For what?
Can we stop, please? No? Stop it. Thank you. I was going to make a joke earlier how, like, I was going to disappear then come back as this thing and say this was my higher being form. But, I have a better
Oh my
higher
God.
being form. It's called Whale. I'm now going to hide over here now. Oh, I'm speedy! I am speed!
The food was okay, but you didn't answer when I called. I didn't know what
Yeah.
you want. Just eat something here. Okay.
I wasn't
Okay.
expecting you to
I
get
think
me
you and I'll
anything
go
here.
there sometime.
Okay.
I miss you. Said I was the best teacher they've ever had, and it's such a loss for our school. They start crying. How much I helped Michael.
Okay.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
They want to know if you're moving. They said they should have invited you.
Hmm. I don't think I
said
would have.
I think she's. It's okay. She was with her friends, right?
Yeah.
I love you. Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear.
Okay. Love you.
We'll be right there. Please stay on the line.
I'm just gonna advertise.
Okay. Officer Sam Page and Officer Andrew Webster are soon called
All
to
of the
site.
things I'm trying to sell.
The following photographs and video have been recovered from the
All
officer's
at
vehicle
once.
and redacted.
Let's see how this goes.
Wait, okay. Hold up. Help! Wait. I had a thought. It's not exactly a thought, but I've lost count. They're asking why I'm not worried about having over 1 million siblings. Yeah. And I'm trying to point out how I don't hang out with all of them. I only hang out with a select few. But I need an exact number.
You need an exact number?
Yeah. How many of you guys, besides Santa, are in there?
Okay, there's Sanet. Faye is kind of half AI, half not. He's weird. I don't know what to call it anymore. They're weird.
Who?
Faye.
Kind of counting them as a sibling, kind of.
They're a mix between... No. Faye is, at this point, is technically a mix between a AI and a stillborn child.
Fun.
So he gave them a brain, basically. After they didn't really make it. And they now function. But they can't ever leave this body because guess what? They're technically made out of the same base code that me and Gremlin are made out of, and now Omen has been incorporated into, which means they'll lose all their memories after a week outside of the body. So they can't leave even if they wanted to.
I mean, I still count you and the others as siblings, technically. Even if you aren't exactly siblings.
Ooh, Black Apple. In real life.
No, but still, they came from the first egg that he had after the whole mess.
Oh.
And the egg did not make it.
I found the real life,
like usual.
nightmare apple.
Oh, lovely.
I'm just going to send it to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll send it to you,
9.
Dan, Vachito.
And then there's okay. Alright. Oh, that's fine. Zoku is a hell.
It's gonna be on Newsbreak. Yeah. Black Apple.
Okay, hold on. When wouldn't say it's black. It's more like a dark purple.
Yes.
Church is looking kind of empty right now. Was there blood on the floor there? The following photographs were taken by Officer Andrew Webster.
Okay, yeah, there's 9. There's 9 of them I have to solve as our glimmers.
Phantom in its appearance.
I have them all written down.
Flesh and blood of the stars.
And I'll put them in an advertisement,
A
basically.
blessed walk in silence, blissfully closer to his sacred realm. Ascended beyond mortals. We have become apostles of Azazel. Okay, what the hell is that?
I hear the child!
Altar. An
You're
offering of souls to the
You
body
don't have
of
your
fallen.
earbuds in again!
You said you weren't coming back until you had those plugged in.
Gosh darn it!
Infinite in its cycle of life.
I can't hear a single
Death
word you're
but a
saying.
moment of passing time.
They forgot about that.
He is infinity incarnate.
Of course you did.
Lovely. I like how I can hear every word they say.
I have them on full blast and I can't hear it.
This is the last known appearance of Officer Sam Page.
And no, I'm not turning everyone else down and turning my volume all the way
Pretend
fucking
you don't
Needs to
up
be recovered.
Lovely.
just to hear
Investigation
you
is
because I
ongoing.
will have a stroke
So what about the other
when
one?
turning everyone back up or down.
Officer Webster continues outside to search for the
I'll
source
need
of the
to turn you
disturbance.
down at this point because
Still gonna hear you.
she took the case with her.
What?
You're in the car. Okay.
Oh my
Oh, I'm
god.
starving.
They actually made the altar.
Okay. Yeah. That's understandable.
The following photographs were taken of the object. Oh my god, it's made out of people.
Squirrel, stay on the floor! Child! My child punch! Stay on the goddamn floor!
And they're still alive. Officer Webster begins to show distress as he suspects someone is following him.
Hello?
I think it's time to run, brother. Flashlight run out of battery or something? And he's dead. Okay. The man seen in the footage has yet to be identified. I have a guess. Ray O'Connor, perhaps? The body of Officer Andrew Webster was found blank. The cause of death remains unknown. Shortly after the incident, unmarked military personnel retrieved the body along with much of the footage recorded. A CIA operative named Robert Spencer was assumed command of the surrounding area and has threatened the Long Pine Police Department to remain quiet regarding these incidents. This upload changes the game a bit. That document that they discover in the church shows that the infection is more than just a virus trying to spread. It does seem to have somewhat of a hive mind, is what I'm getting here. Just to read it again, a gift of the blood of an angel, phantom in its appearance, but insides churn with flesh and blood of the stars. The blessed walk in silence, blissfully closer to his sacred realm. Ascended beyond mortals, we have become apostles of Azazel. The fact that they're talking about it and it's called Azazel has some pretty huge implications. Okay, wild theory here that I'm putting out here. This thing was aware that humans were watching it way before. Like back when they first discovered it, this thing was aware and already influencing the humans that were observing it. Or at least I believe it was influencing Dr. Lucas Michaels, because the fact that it's named AZ001 and then it's also asking to be called Azazel, that cannot be a coincidence. I think it somehow influenced them to call it that. I don't know how powerful this thing actually is, but I think that's way too big of a coincidence. And if it was actually influencing humans way back then before it even landed, that would make sense why Dr. Lucas Michaels disappears. Maybe it was influencing him to start doing things before it even landed, maybe to prep its landing, which would make sense why there was areas in Iowa that they said in 1985, Home was trying to be like, everybody, if you were in these counties, come to us and we need to do testing on you. Because maybe the humans that were influenced way ahead of time were doing something. I mean, that part's a little iffy, but it would make sense why things were happening before it even landed. It was already influencing people on Earth. I also just think it's insane now that this thing is almost forming like its own religion or cult. Now that it's infecting more people and they're like writing these things about it, they built like an altar to it. It's insane. This thing is insanely powerful. Let's watch the next one and then I'll give my final theory on all this. Midwest Angelica 004S. The tape was recovered from what is believed to have been the remains of a home convoy on US Route 183. Based on all recovered footage, February 23rd, 1999 seems to be the last time any new material was created by the original home group. Is that description implying that home was taken out nearly a month after AZ landed? Because that's pretty insane if they took out that and if the infection basically annihilated that entire group. All right, classified material property of the Home Xenobiology Research Group, top secret clearance required for access. Here we go. Last video. Observed stages of the Starkill infestation as of February 23rd. Sustenance hunt, stage 1. The Starkill begins to absorb most available biomass to sustain itself for all subsequent stages. Intelligence accumulation, stage 2. The Starkill searches for and targets the most intelligent species available for assimilation. So humans. Stage 3, self-replication. This is the altar, it looks like. The Starkill is able to form enough biomass to manufacture novel entities from itself using biomass structural hubs. These hubs include altars, which produce smaller Starkill life forms, and temples, which produce larger life forms. A fourth stage has been hypothesized based on critical mass calculations. It is unknown what will occur once the Starkill network reaches critical mass. However, the network is predicted to grow to the following size within a year based on currently available data. Oh, GG. GG. So that was the end of Act 1 for Midwest Angelica. I think that might be in top 3 analog horror series for me. The way that every video is shown and the way that they give you information, the visuals, everything is so good. I love the pace that the story is going. I love how it's going. I think it's super interesting, and I really want more. I'm gonna give my little side theory anyway. I don't really have a lot of weight to it, but this is just my thoughts based on like some of the stuff they said in the Azazel video. Really far into the beginning, we thought that AZ001 was actually just a dead body floating through space. So I'm wondering if whatever Azazel is, if it's just really weak right now and it's sent off that chunk to Earth to basically infect all of the planet, and then eventually it will try to eat up all of the infected to become part of it again, to maybe give it more energy, to maybe not come back to life because it is still alive, but to just bring it. So the other day, I was about to record my reaction to another analog horror video when something caught my eye in the recommended tab. First tape found by Pontiac Robotics Archive. The video had around 5,000 views at the time, and the channel had just over 1,000 subscribers. Now, I come across creepy one-off horror videos on YouTube all the time. Usually it's not enough content for me to make a video on, but I decided to click this one and check it out anyway. I don't even know what to say right now. After this, I was interested. I want to know more, and turns out this wasn't a one-off video. This channel has 20 more videos about this same creepy doll. So welcome to my reaction and explanation of the Pontiac Robotics Archive.
To survive that.
Lovely.
Hello gorgeous people, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. So before we get started, if you've been to my channel before, you probably know my basic layout of how I do these kinds of videos. Usually we go over one video at a time and they all have like a little intro before them. But the difference for this one is that each video on this channel is either 2 minutes or less, and I feel like putting 20 intros in this would be just like a bit extra.
I've tried to do that.
So we're gonna go over these videos in like chapters, I guess, where we're gonna group multiple of them at the same time. So basically I'm gonna react to a few of them, and then we'll go back and go over everything that we saw, including the video that you watched already, which was tape 1. There's actually something there that you may not have noticed when you first watched it, but we'll go back to that in a second. Let's get started.
And you do too. Now I am worried for him.
Chapter 1. Introduction to Meg.
Even though we'll see if he'll be an ass, I just hope he's strong enough and smart enough to survive that attack.
Oh dear. Have you been brushing
And
twice
it
a day?
happened while I was on the toilet.
Oh, what is this? Meg,
Jeez.
you have some gunk in your teeth. All right, time for cleanup.
There's just something sick about this. What are you looking at me for?
Nice job, Meg. Oh, good boy, Meg. Nice, nice. Time to. Oops, sorry. Hope
Damn.
that didn't hurt too much. Oh, does not look like you have been brushing enough. Ah. Oh dear. Let me get my other tool.
Okay, so we know that this robot android thing, its name is Meg, and this guy seems to be doing some kind of teeth work on her, but is not being very careful. I mean, bro literally stabs her with a tool. Again, I don't really know much about like dentistry or anything like that, so I don't know what tools bro is using. But also the vibes are way creepier just now that he's got this mask on too, which is just very disturbing.
Jerky. Beef jerky? Thank you. Get away from me! Mom, they let in a mosquito too!
Now, obviously, there was some reversed audio in the beginning of that one. So, like I said, after we go
Mom,
through like
get
the
the
first
flashlight
clump of
right
clips,
now.
which will be the first 5 in this case, we'll dive back in deeper and I'll go through stuff like that.
Happy birthday, Meg.
Happy birthday, Meg.
Time to light the candles.
I get it. Hey, don't mess with my feet.
It doesn't look like...
Ah.
Doesn't look like it's a cake there. Maybe like a cupcake or something on that plate?
You look hungry.
Ooh.
Yes.
Blow out the candle, Meg.
How old are you?
Ugh. Mexican.
No response.
Ugh.
Wait, that's...
Mexican.
Meg, that's not what I meant by blow out the candle. I didn't mean like
taste
dive your
weird.
head deep into there.
Ugh.
She had to have like burst into flames. That looked like the flame looked huge at the end of that. Also, I do just want to go back. There was like a bit of a flash frame there. Oh, that's cute. All right, so this appears to be an extremely up close picture of Meg. Although I do believe Meg has like actual teeth, and this looks like drawn on kind of. Unless this isn't Meg.
I
and this
just
is something
traded
else,
someone
but
up.
I feel like this has to be Meg. What else would it be? Okay. Okay, he's injecting her with something. Is that him carrying her? And he just threw her down the stairs. Okay. These first 5 videos are pretty much our introduction to Meg. We're basically just meeting her and seeing the dynamic between the android and this guy who is unnamed so far. But where did
Someone
Meg come
keeps
from?
trying to
Why does
trade
this guy have
me.
this android? And
And
we might know a
Ether
little bit
lamp
about it
just
already. Back in the first video, there actually is
save
2
slot.
different instances
So I'm
of
gonna
reversed audio.
join another server, I guess.
Spammers. Dang it. Now my voice cracked.
No, they're not. They're not a
It
spammer.
sounds like it's saying Utopia Orthodontist and hello there. The Utopia orthodontist part, maybe Meg is a robot where they practice dental work on, and maybe this guy just
voice
brought it
sound
home or
weird.
something. But there's clearly got to be a connection. I'm
Ugh.
sure that's not said for no reason. Now, as far as Meg saying hello there, it's kind of interesting because I feel like when we jump into a lot of these horror series, we don't know exactly what type of horror we're going into. Are we going into like supernatural, or is this kind of realistic? Like, are we just watching some really creepy real life event happening? So is Meg's android actually programmed with a personality, or is it actually possessed by someone? Because she does say hello there, and then in the second video we kind of hear a little bit of a laugh, which does sound like a different voice from the guy talking to her, so I'm gonna also assume that's Meg. But we know Meg doesn't always speak all the time either, because in that fourth video where it's her birthday, this guy is kind of like asking her questions and kind of constantly saying things to her, and she's not responding at all. Instead, she just falls into the flame. Now, in tape 3, there was a news broadcast that I brought up where I also said the audio is backwards for it, and here's what it says.
Last night robbery occurred at a Lyrics Convention Center. A robber broke in and stole a director's android from a Utopia orthodontist booth. No further plans to report the list.
The local police are on high alert for items.
So in case that was hard for you to hear, which it definitely was for me too, I had to listen to that back like 30 times. What I got out of that was, last night a robbery occurred at Emirates Convention Center. A robber broke in and stole an interactive android from the Utopian orthodontist space. The local police are on high alert for evidence. Now there is another sentence somewhere in there that I couldn't quite understand, so if you were able to pick it up, let me know. But this basically confirms exactly what my initial thought was. Meg was basically stolen from an orthodontist place. And like I said, I guess she's an android where maybe they practice dental work on, and for whatever reason this guy is also doing dental work on her, but definitely it feels more twisted. And we actually do get a little bit of a hint of how twisted it's about to get. In that last video, we do see the guy gives Meg an injection, which I'm not sure what that is at all.
Yeah.
But then he kind of brings her up the stairs and then
we have a
just throws her
certain type
down.
of
It doesn't
bug
look like he drops her.
over
It
here
looks
that
like he
looks like
literally
a
just tosses her.
gigantic
And this is what's
mosquito.
going to lead us
It's
into
called
this
a
next
cane
chapter
fly.
videos, which is basically the
Oh,
abuse
lovely.
of Meg. Chapter 2.
So Kane's now a
Abuse.
fly.
Yay!
Mosquito.
Hilarious. Oh my lord, it looks like a mosquito?
Yeah, gigantic mosquito.
You broke my window.
Actually, those things actually eat mosquitoes. And what was the other thing?
She already
Mosquitoes.
looks more messed up than in the first video.
Thing I have to ask Google.
No evil pig.
He covered her eyes.
Hi. Is it okay if I bite
Now
you
he's shutting her
sometimes? I need
mouth.
to do the volcano quest.
Speak no evil pig.
If you're talking, I can't really hear you.
I've
No,
been
I'm not
silent
talking.
this
We can-
entire time.
What?
What?
That one's been silent the whole time. Someone's asking for Luna. What?
Is it okay?
He just break her leg?
The first part was tags.
Because I'm not gonna attack you unless I have permission.
I don't mind.
Lovely.
You are so tiny, it doesn't matter if you bite me.
I don't really bite, it's really scratch.
What happens?
Just look at it.
I'm
Dear
aware.
God.
If you attack me, I don't mind. I am like 3 to 4 times bigger than you. You need
Why
to get closer.
ain't it not counting?
Because you're not hitting my hitbox. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you.
No, we do this constantly with each other. We don't mind if you attack us, as long as you either
Yes.
warn us or you're so but like if you're that tiny and
You're so small that you wouldn't even do any damage.
You did nothing. You did nothing to me with those 5 attacks.
5% or less damage taken down is nothing.
They didn't even knock down a 1.
Exactly.
I have 2,000. Ignore that. 2,880 health. I don't think your 44 hit thing of hits is going to do much to me.
Not only if I do all regions missions.
It doesn't say all regions. It just needs to be a region.
It just needs to be one region. You need to...
From 5 religion...
5 regions.
It's not religion.
Yeah, you don't need to do separately.
Yeah, it says
you
5
don't need
regions.
To do 5
it doesn't say separate.
Ones.
We could just say here.
Yes, exactly. Just stick there. You'll be done within an hour.
It says complete all missions and claim rewards from 10 region missions.
Yes.
Yeah, not different. It doesn't say
You
different.
won't be able to finish that unless you... Okay, let me properly explain this. Give me a moment. Let me go in there and demonstrate.
I don't mind being the test dummy again. I'm kind of just stuck here. So I'm trying to watch something. Apparently it's so fucking high pixelated, but very low pixelated, that it's causing me to lag somehow.
Dear God.
Yeah.
Now I will push you in time, else you mistreat.
Why did it even do that? My God.
Get mad at you.
I'm mad at you. He said she broke his window, and that's why she's in timeout.
This man like bullshit. Why'd you have to do shit?
Are those weights?
Shame on you. Very good. What is she doing? Tell her to do something and she sits around.
So this just brings it more into question: Is
let
Meg
me help
like
you let me help demonstrate because it's better to show you than to just tell you because it clearly just telling you is not really gonna work.
And that's why he's putting her.
Can
in
he stop
timeout.
dissing
Now,
you while you're
covers
playing a
both
game?
of her eyes and closes her mouth. And then he puts her in a closet and puts weights on top of her, almost like it's to stop her from moving.
I know.
He also breaks her leg, like that would actually cause her pain. So, like, we have seen Meg move before. She moves her mouth and she moves her eye.
I'll be right back.
So you're in this region, right?
Yeah.
We're all in Volcano, yes.
All you gotta do is complete. You see the little thing on the corner called Volcano Island?
Yeah. I already did all of my missions.
You just need to... Yeah, just wait 5 minutes and then it'll come back. And then you just do it again. Or to speed up that process, we could just move between this area and Flower Cove. But I wouldn't suggest you do that unless you have the other mission almost done. So you're trying to do the Calderas mission, aren't you? How many complete and claim rewards for 5 daily missions have you done?
Let me check missions. If I remember correctly, we each get 3 missions daily.
No. No, you don't.
You don't?
No, you only get one daily mission. No, you only get one daily mission. Back then doesn't matter anymore. It's now. It's what
But we haven't
now
seen her like
matters.
actually move.
And
if she does, it doesn't
for
look like
now,
she's
there's
super
only
strong,
one
because
daily
those look
mission.
like very light weights that he put on top of her. But this guy does
So
believe that
if
she
you
can actually
don't
see and
have
speak, I guess, if he's
that
keeping her mouth shut and covering her eyes.
yet,
He says,
you're
"See
not
no
going
evil,
to get
speak
it.
no
If
evil."
you don't
Did
have
she
it to at
actually
least
break his
3, you
window?
won't
Like, I don't
get
very
it.
confused.
You just heard that
It's
live.
fine. You'll just have to wait till next year.
Is that
Because
Meg?
it will come back next year. Or maybe in 6 months. This might be a 6-month thing. I don't know.
That's fighting.
I know. That's why I'm trying to ignore it and just pretend that everything's fine. So then they don't think I think something's wrong.
Found out my breath can heal myself.
We're
Yeah, I
outside now
can.
for the first time, which is interesting. Dude.
Though I would suggest laying down anyways.
So part of me was like, is that Meg or is this a different android of some kind? But this literally says Meg on screen, so it's got to be her. You can also kind of tell by the holes on the neck. I feel like we keep seeing those 3 holes around the neck. Meg is way more destroyed now. No hair now, which almost makes me wonder, are we given these videos out of order? Like, we have been watching them in order so far. They are numbered, but remember how Meg's head like fell into the fire in the 4th tape? Is it possible that this is the tape that would take place right after that? Because maybe all of her hair like set on fire, burnt up, and that's why she's so damaged here. I think it's just worth thinking about that. We may not be getting these videos in the order that they were actually taken in.
He goes wandering around with it. Get a screwdriver to get your cork for you. Yeah.
Philip, I don't know.
I know I talked to Bolton. What the good one?
I hope it is.
I don't know.
Some backwards audio there.
My dad's funny. You already realized how I don't like my dad.
Yeah.
We've all
No, I understand.
Dad left the house.
We all know
There's
this. For...
major reasoning. Again, I swear, like, if eventually we have all collected like enough evidence to use against him.
We have enough evidence to get him charged for verbal abuse, slander, and I think there was one instance of physical abuse. One or more instances of physical abuse. And or harassment. Physical abuse or harassment. Because he was touching you whenever you didn't want to be touched.
Well, harassment can...
We could have slapped 3 charges on that man immediately.
Yeah, but here in Texas,
Yeah, they're in Texas too. The same charges apply for every state if it's federal.
Yeah.
This is federal stuff we're talking about, not
laws.
State.
That is federal laws.
Those are federal.
That are being kind of broken.
Yeah, they're not, you know, supposed to be broken at all. by anyone in any state.
Like, state laws are like, okay, yeah, maybe like some things are in one state can be excused in another, but like,
Yes. These are federal laws. These can give him a decent amount of jail time if put together.
like
Yeah.
again, like I don't want him. Like to be really honest, I don't want like anyone to experience that. But like with like the constant
With the way he treats you.
way he
And the
treats you, like
constant
if it was
harassment.
if it was like occasion, okay, like occasion, okay, I guess, but like it is almost an everyday
But this is
thing.
concerning.
I know
It really is.
my dad will not learn, which is why I gave up on.
I know.
On.
He needs to go to prison before he can even learn. I know this. He's gonna get it someday. And he's not gonna like it at all. And even if he goes to prison, I doubt he'll even learn what he did wrong.
Even if he tries to say like, hey, you guys weren't supposed to be recording, but technically, no, well, we have consent from
That doesn't matter.
3 parties. You,
Yeah, you have
that, Vachito, and me. 3
Me.
people that have consented to being on recording.
And it's not like he doesn't know that people are on recording while you're on.
Yeah.
Right? Because have you told him about that?
Pretty sure,
Yeah,
like,
I told him.
yeah, no,
He
at this point
already
he doesn't
knows,
seem
but
to
he
care.
doesn't
Then he
care,
knows.
but-
At this point, it's his fault. At this point, it's just entirely his fault. He can't even use that excuse.
You can't even use the, like, I didn't know, he did.
He did. He fully knows that we're recording everything, regardless of what you're doing. We record for our own safety and for, in case we slip into a roleplay thing.
Yeah.
Because public servers are an ass.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't
Yeah. I may have to do that for mine, but
Yes.
I might have to change.
Please.
And, like, the only reason why we all started recording is, like, you were doing it based on, like, memory sakes. I was just doing it for
Yes,
the heck
I
of it.
was doing it
I
for
just wanted to
memory.
do it. I just wanted to do it.
My memory is so bad.
Same.
Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure, like, we would have
The fact that we
forgotten
can
what
actually
Blood Moon
go
was
back
made
and
of
look at-
if, like, what some of our characters were
Yes.
made of and, like, some of their history if we didn't have it on recording.
I know.
Because I forgot Arcturus,
I know.
actually, pulled a no more late for you trick
Yes.
when, like, Gremlin was still aggressive.
Yes.
When he first came out, he
blocked
kind of
my light receptors.
he yoinked the light bulb. He yoinked.
Yes. Yoink the light bulb. Yes, indeed.
I would have
Yeah.
completely forgotten that if it wasn't on recording.
And it.
Because I did
I
actually
might-
forget.
I may have to send the videos through headset and not computer, cause
Oh no, that's fine. As long as you have a YouTube channel that's verified, that's fine.
It doesn't even have to be like
I wouldn't.
public.
Yeah, no. You
can
can
do what
just
they're
have it
doing.
unlisted.
Or even private.
Unlisted or private. Because I have some of them that are private as well, and you see that you can't see those at all.
Spinny, spinny, spinny.
If some of them are sensitive, I would do unlisted. If they're not, if they're just good fun, you can have them public.
Yeah. I realized I'm like the biggest
Public
creature
all
here.
of mine. I know, I'm a tiny griffin, and apparently this eclipse thinks I'm cute,
Tiny griffin.
and I hate it so much!
Join the cuddle pile. No, get under the wing. Get under the wing. Join the cuddle pile.
Oh my. I just had my teeth cleaned and I ruined it in less than 30 minutes. Yes.
To be honest, the way the creature sleeps reminds me of just like Lila.
It reminds me of. Oh my god! It's the Kindile laydown. The head movement is what Kindile does.
Yes.
So figure out
Does
why I was lagging earlier while
does
watching
that
shit.
Arsney, I have a question.
Duh.
Uh,
Oops, sorry.
it's about,
Yeah.
what are they called? Bearded dragons?
Beardies, yes.
What would cause a bearded dragon to eat dirt? Just dirt for no
That is
reason.
hold on. In order to expand their intake of vital minerals, missing within the diet that many reptiles partake in naturally.
So it's normal for them to
It's
do that,
not.
or is that
It's not
normal?
like they should be doing it, but it it's more of a warning, like they're not eating the right things.
Well, I'll tell my friend about it.
All right. They're not allowed to have the same worm or same beetle constantly. It would with their salads make sure that like it is a variety of things and just not one leaf. And to learn more about the leaf before feeding it to them, just in case they don't know if it's toxic to them.
because it can be.
Fruits can be given, but you have to check just in case. I know blueberries are acceptable, and I think...
Is strawberries one of the good ones?
I think so, yeah.
Remember,
I think we've done strawberries with them before. I'm pretty sure berries are good. Again, it is not you shouldn't be constantly feeding them, since it's a candy to them.
so basically for plants like
lettuce and like dandelion leaves. Brought from any reptile place is good. I say reptile place. Asking like a pet store that like has reptiles is good, but like if I could like hold on, let me look at. Because I know we have. What kind of leaves can bearded dragons eat? So they can have colored greens, beet greens, and turnip greens. So they can have dandelions, bell peppers, watercress, clovers, cilantro, Swiss chard, bok choy, alfalfa hay choy, lettuce, okay, daily greens, collard mustard, turnip greens are safe for daily consumption. Balanced feeding, however, can ensure to balance they have other types of vegetables and proteins. So, like, type of fruits dragons have. They can have apples, but kind of. Only a small bit. They can have strawberries, but they have to be cut up, and they're about once a week. Wait, no, I don't think they can have apples. Hold on. Peaches. An apple fruit produced by an apple tree. Peaches, apples. They can't have citrus.
Which is basically orange.
Yeah, they can't have oranges.
Or anything related to oranges.
Yeah, they can't, so they can have watermelon. They love that. I've heard that they love that. Mangoes are good. Figs are good. Blueberries, peaches, papayas, strawberries, apricot, bananas, guava, prunes, kiwis, cranberries, pears, pineapples, grapefruit, and, nectarine are some good ones that they like. Blueberries are some good ones because they love those things. These are, like, again, fruits are more like candy in treats for bearded dragons. But they can have carrots, but they have to be
Especially
really
since
small amounts. Like, make sure that they're cut up enough for the dragon.
I think that in particular lizard that I want to have as a pet. Just gonna go to gift and find it.
Yeah, they can have squash, which is a good one. Kale. Let me look. Okay, so here are the living foods that they can have. Crickets, mealworms, earthworms, butterworms, silkworms, superworms, cockroaches, waxworms, kingworms, hornworms. I can give you the site if you want, so you can show your friend.
Yeah.
Copy.
And that's not it. That's not it. Where is?
But like, yeah, no, they are supposed to have a more variety when it comes to bearded dragons. When it comes to a lot of lizards, they need to have a lot more nutrients. With snakes, you give them one thing, that's what where they get most of their nutrients. Rats are more nutritious than mice. But the downside of them eating rats is, if you are feeding them live, you have to keep an eye on them more closely, because rats are more dangerous and more aggressive than mice.
Well, I was told you may have to feed them rat pups.
Rat pups are indeed a thing, yes. And for them to get used to eating rats, and how they are, you feed them rat pups. But also, it depends on the size of the snake as well. If you try overfeeding them, it could cause them harm. But if you underfeed them, they'll need to eat more often, and that'll hurt their metabolism, because they aren't supposed to be eating every day like us humans. They need to eat once every other week. And also the bigger the snake, like certain pythons, when you give them rabbits, can live without food for up to a month, because of how big their food is.
Yep.
Trying to find a lizard that I wanted as a pet.
Geckos are a good one. Bearded dragons smell horrendous.
There's some light up here.
And especially where you live, which is extremely hot, I would suggest not getting, because, like, if your AC goes out, it's gonna stink. It's gonna smell bad. Don't.
Or not.
Unless you want to clean up after them every day. And that's gonna be the same with every lizard, but bearded dragons are not good. Crested geckos and leopard geckos are a really good first-time lizard pet. They have still a similar diet to bearded dragons, but they are a lot smaller. You can handle them a lot easier. And you don't have to worry about cleaning up their shed, because when they start shedding, they will eat the shed. Though when it comes to any lizard, you have to make sure that they get the shed off their little toes. Or the old shed will start to constrict their toes and they will lose their toes.
Well, I was told trico geckos are very painful to take care of.
That's
They will bite.
trico geckos. Yes, they are a lot more aggressive. That's why I'm saying crested geckos or leopard geckos. They are a lot more tame and docile. Trico geckos are for people who have dealt with them, dealt with geckos before and know how, and know the telltale signs of an angry gecko.
What I was told by Mom, a gecko swinging its tail side to side, even its head, so is aggression.
Yeah.
And having its mouth open, looking towards you, is a sign of aggression.
I wouldn't say aggression, perchance. It's more of a defense. You need to be aware they are completely smaller than you. They are like so tiny. They're not aggressive. They are more on the defensive. I'm not calling you out. I dislike when people say that same for snakes and like use that as an excuse to kill off snakes. They're not aggressive. They're being defensive. You are a giant compared to them, and they don't want you to hurt them.
Yes.
No,
they are graceful and
when it comes to other geckos, though, and they show those, then yes, it is a territorial dispute. So it's good to have one, either have one, or if you're going to have multiple, keep them in separate enclosures, and make sure they have no way to see each other.
That hurts. I've been lifting in and out this goddamn thing by myself.
Because we have a male bearded dragon, and when he sees his reflection, he flips his shit. He does. He starts head bobbing and scratching at the walls, thinking it's another male bearded dragon. It's like, no, buddy, that's you. You're just he's so special. He's so special.
He's special.
He's a special little vampire.
Why are you rolling with a lie? Can you not do one damn thing and turn and pick up something new?
He's special, but he has a really long tail like his mother. Because we know his mother, actually. I think her name is Big Marge. She's really chunky.
With that type, I don't know if it was a lizard or a gecko. It looks.
Geckos are lizards.
It's almost like an armadillo lizard, but it looks more black and dragon-like.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. I love those things. I've seen. I wouldn't get that as your first pet. They're more exotic and they're more expensive. And knowing your money situation, you are like, I'd say the closest you'd be getting is a snake. And even then, because you'd have to constantly buy various things for the the geckos. You'd have to buy a giant enclosure for them, have to buy a lot of food for them, and not to mention you have to buy them things to put in their enclosure to make them happy, and heating, and a bunch of other stuff. Owning exotic animals are a lot more expensive than owning a cat or dog. Not a lot of people will say that, but they are.
Put some light in that hole.
Because when I got Ember, she was like $300 something.
You're blowing out
because
the
of her
wall.
morph.
Look, you see there's nothing in here, around here, anywhere of life.
Wait, you could have a capybara as a pet in Texas. Lemur, kangaroo,
I
sloth,
think you'd have
leopard
to have,
cat.
like, you'd still have to technically own, like, a thing that says you're allowed to have those. But yeah, that kind of makes sense. I want to own a fox. I want to own a fox. I want a pet fox.
Oh, I forgot I need to feed my creature.
Go feed the pink child.
I wish I had the white palette so I can just make this more Lila's color.
You'd have to have appearance tokens for that. Trust me. Appearance change tokens.
I don't even know anymore.
Oh, is that you? You sounded like... Okay. No, I need you to realize something. You sounded like Leo. You sounded like baby angel meowing.
Get the light in.
Yes, I was going for that. You realize my ability to mimic is real.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, I did mimic more than you.
No.
I'm not good at mimicking yet.
It's fine. Cooker pum. Cooker pum.
Technically, people say you cannot disconnect your voice box from your throat.
Oh, well, kind of, but you can, but at the same time, it's hard to explain.
It's still there. It's still there, but it's not.
It's there, but it's in a different location. Kind of. You can move it, you can't dislocate it, but you can move it up or down.
Or side to side.
That's what I do.
Yes. And technically, to get a higher pitched voice, you have to, kind of push it back so more air goes through. If you want a deeper voice, you kind of have to disrupt,
You have to...
how much air is coming out, and which is why a lot of, when people do a lot more male voices that are a lot more deeper, they become a lot more breathier because they need to breathe a lot more quicker.
Yes.
Because they're,
I already naturally breathe quick.
I do
so I don't have a problem with it.
Kind of forced myself to learn that, actually.
I breathe like a bunny rabbit. What? It's true. I breathe at the same rate as a bunny. You know how their noses flare really fast? That's me.
I can twitch my nose like a bunny. I can twitch. I can twitch the nose. I figured that out. I can twitch my nose.
And I know how to move my ears.
I cannot.
I know how to move my ears back.
Dad cut off the energy to my bedroom, so my phone is at 33%. Till Dad actually.
Yay.
All right. This thing is an elder now.
Lovely.
I need to do something with it. Hold on. Don't mind me. I'm going to do something. What?
Burp.
Oh. I thought you were laughing at what I'm about to do. Because you know what I'm about to do. After all, I have space for it.
I don't know where Dad put it.
Alright, time to become the whale.
What animals are illegal? Game birds, game animals, deer, exotic species, threatened or endangered species, bobcats, raptors, alligators, fur-bearing animals, thus
the fact
beavers,
that I was given
raccoons,
access to this
foxes.
thing.
If foxes are illegal to have as a pet in Texas, then why did they say we can have
Capybaras.
fennec
Fennec fox! You
foxes
can
as
have
pets?
Oh, yeah, okay. Because
Eclipse and Error suddenly decided to make me into their pet.
Fuck.
And they fed me chocolate.
I might be making
So now
what am I making? What, oh my god, you should be concerned. There's 2
I'm
pallets.
completely dazed.
There are 2 pallets.
In a Lone Star State, aka Abilene, you can legally own a pet monkey.
Yes.
Like a Chippin, Tamarian,
I would not
Momoset,
get a chimpanzee.
Chapuchin.
I know what those things can do. Let's just say you don't want to know how dangerous chimpanzees are actually. I'm sparing you from knowing that, actually. I've seen what they could do.
What?
Chimpanzees.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you've
I know where this is going. Oh.
That's why I'm not letting this conversation continue.
We're not letting this continue, no.
No.
We're not letting
Let's
this
just say
continue.
you're
We're
lucky
not.
you don't know what they can do.
Exactly. I had to study zoology, so I kind of had to know.
I've seen it on the news. On because it shows up on my on YouTube occasionally.
Lovely.
So we found out that way.
Down on this.
Trying to find what type of monkeys are actually legal to have as a pet. Cause I'm more of a, you know how a baby monkey sticks to its mother?
Yeah.
I'm basically like that to pets. I don't like it when pets leave too far away from me. And it's because of the whole PTSD and anxiety.
You don't have to explain if you don't want to.
Yeah.
What have I done? What have I done? Why did it give me access to this?
It's just what?
What?
Let's just say I'm not allowed to be near you anymore.
Why?
No, you can see me, but the other one can't. Let's just say I found another it has a palette with blacks and reds.
Oh, devil.
No, God, no!
I can't tell nothing.
Blacks and reds and like whites and yellows. So I might have accidentally made it into a fallen angel instead. Oops.
Oh, lovely.
What?
This is why you don't give me access to this shit. This is why.
You fucking move a lot. Is he even going in that hole?
Hold on.
It's not.
Buddy.
What?
Can you come to
Come
mountains
on.
with me?
All I can see. That it?
When the acid rain is done, can you go to mountains?
Yeah.
I
Zoomies!
might have made this into a blood moon. We both know how that goes.
Oh, lovely.
You've seen Blood Moon's eyes.
Yep, I have.
Heal this off, I
Where
swear.
are you?
Going to mountains. I need to get to tundra though, so I'm in
I'm
rocky.
in mountains.
I'm in rocky drop. I can't fly. My flying sucks.
Yes, it does. That's why you glide.
Don't worry about that damn wire. Worry about your fucking wire.
Did I just? Okay, no.
Rocky drop.
Nope. I'm in tundra now.
Ain't over. What the hell? I want the bottom screw into that damn hole. That's where I need the light at.
Let me just go to tundra. Hi.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I just broke my
It gets worse.
feature.
Oh boy. I was saying oh boy to both of those things that were just stated to, just for the record.
I figured. This is just a fallen angel whale at this point. I just squeaked. Why did I just squeak? I really can't be on the ground. This creature is the literal definition of a creature that can't run on land. It has no ability to. It was not adapted to be on the ground. Can we go to the desert instead?
Yeah.
So I at least have more water room.
Yeah. And if you want to know where the portal for the desert thing is, I can show you.
I'm just flying over there
You
right
wouldn't
now.
have to travel that far.
Right off the fucking floor. And hold it.
Oh well. I know where the portal is, but oh well.
Put it on there where you can see what you're
I know
doing.
where all the portals are, actually. It's quite a concern. I'm at desert.
I'm on the way, if you cannot tell. You cannot, can you? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get on VR.
Alright.
That's fine.
Calm down.
That's fine.
There's
There's a reason.
'Cause you
I
don't
know
do.
how much stress you're in. There's a reason why I didn't want you to see this thing.
What are you doing? Put some light on it.
This thing is so finicky. It's like, oh, I can't. I need oxygen. Oh, I need moisture. Nyeh! Finicky.
Moisture. Moist. Yee!
I don't like the word moist.
Moist!
It feels weird to say. I don't like the word moist.
Moist.
Mm.
I'm doing this on purpose now. You shouldn't have even said anything, or I wouldn't have even started doing that. Hey! No! I will attack you! I have a faster bite than you, so I will kill you. Exactly. Back off!
Getting over to the side of that, right there, I can see it.
I have a faster bite. You ain't gonna do shit.
Not yet, at least.
You ain't gonna do shit.
You know what? I'm gonna use the
If you
portal
don't,
real
do
quick.
kill this one. Alrighty then.
Because I need to grab something. I need to grow quicker. But since I'm an omnivore, I'm just going to look for something.
You can't pull it out.
I love the water in this form. Why? I don't feel right. Actually, that doesn't feel right. None of this feels right.
Do you not see it from right there?
Why does this not feel right?
Get your ass over to the side of that damn thing and look.
Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Okay.
You know,
Oh,
goddamn,
I just found a capsule.
Fucking head down here and look. You won't hold the screw down.
My god. It is error. This thing was an error, Sans, before it was a Lord Eclipse, I swear.
I could look if you want.
Oh, no, it probably was.
No, I could also wait.
It's doing this too perfectly.
That makes no difference now. You fucking won't do nothing.
It's doing this too well. It's doing an eclipse and a error too well.
My hand's been
That's why I'm trying to look at it.
Usually the AIs, whenever you introduce a character from another fandom, they don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Unless the artist has done the same person before.
Exactly.
You got another where I can see.
Because they've done Blood Moon. They've done Blood.
I'm trying to turn it. Hold it there.
Unless they have interacted with an error before.
Take the fucking time.
They probably have.
But Fandom Freak did not make.
Now lower with the light. I couldn't tell if that's the screw hole, but you don't want to put nothing there, but I can see.
Hello up there.
Over there. I don't know. You told me no. That it? No.
Lore
Where
purposes.
Now. Where? That ain't that.
Oh, I could have just grabbed it from here. I'm an idiot.
Look, I'm lying over here where I can see the screw hole.
Though technically I'm not really good on land. Hold on.
Well, it's out of it now. You just told me no goddamn light. Ah! I can't do 3 damn things. You got the damn light.
Hello there.
Go now. Let's see. Put some light in there. You said that was the hole. How come it ain't going? Hold it right there. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
Fucking working in bed and you want to cry about it? I don't care.
no.
I ain't telling you cramping right now. I don't care. I can't do nothing about it. I just gotta keep working.
Did Meg just move on her own there? Or was that really just a case of like it fell over? Either way, it looked really beat up in tape 1, but now this thing is just completely destroyed. I'm really starting to feel bad for it because I know we're seeing what we're seeing in these videos, but I even feel like there's more damage going on that we haven't seen. Like with each video, she just looks worse and worse, and now she fell, her face plate is broken. Who knows what she's about to look like in this next one. There was some backwards audio in that one. Like I said, we will go over that in a bit after we finish this clump of videos here. My god, dude. Whoa! She didn't even do anything! She was literally just sitting there. Dude. More backwards audio. Looks like a fire of some kind. So he tells her to stop misbehaving, throws her to the ground, destroys her face with a bat, and then immediately gives her a new one. I do believe he does enjoy hurting this thing, and now that he's destroyed the face, he needs to give it another one to destroy again, I'm guessing. Like, this thing needs to have some sort of identity for him, because I can't see why you would destroy the face like that and then immediately give it a new one. He like had that mask ready too. Oh. Backwards inverted footage this time?
Slaver bound on go I boots and Tyler Robber Slaver bound on
Oh, she's out in the rain, I think. It's smoking now. As far as that audio there, I couldn't really make out. It sounded like some kind of song. I kept hearing the word slaver, maybe?
Slaver bound on go I boots.
Very hard to understand. Dude, like, I think she did have hands before, but now it's literally just like wooden pieces of hands and legs. It's insane comparing this to what we first saw. Like, why?
This is your fault, Sylvester.
Okay, so we have a name. So even though majority of that section is pretty much Meg just getting abused for what seems like no reason, we do get a ton of information compared to the first 5 tapes.
Oh no.
First of all, at the end there, it does seem like Meg
Oh,
is
boy.
speaking when she says, "This is your fault,
Didn't
Sylvester." I'm guessing
Oh, boy.
Sylvester is this
Oh,
guy
boy.
whose
Yeah.
POV we've been seeing the whole time. He's the one that's been abusing Meg
You
and
got
doing all these things to
bigger.
her. So we have a name now, Sylvester. The
Gonna be-
confusing part is it does seem like Meg
I'm wanting to
throws
show
a
you.
whole
Get
ass
back here.
leg at him there. Like he's just standing there and then this leg comes flying towards
see
him.
it
So
just
it
fine.
does seem like 100% Meg can move on her own. At least that's how I'm perceiving it. So since we know she can move on her own, it makes sense why weights were placed on her back in
what
tape
have you done?
6. He was putting
What
her
have
on
you done?
timeout and really wanted to make sure
It
that
gets
she wouldn't be able
worse.
to move. There are a lot of reverse
fully
moments
grown.
in
I
these
got
tapes
more
and reverse
speed!
audio, so we're gonna go over those now. In tape 8,
What do you
when
mean?
Meg is
Oh, no,
playing
what
the
have I
piano,
done?
it does, first of all, sound like that she might actually be playing the piano. We see her at the piano, and we do hear piano notes. It also does sound like there's some kind of radio transmission
Look
in
at
the
my
background,
eyes.
and it's super
come
hard to
here real
understand. I'm gonna play it for you so you could see what you can hear from it.
Because I do! This is why Error wants me as a puppet, by the way, because I act exactly like Blueberry, and I
But
remind
what I
him
got
of
out of that
Blueberry.
was Friday,
I swear to God!
34th something street. It's very, that one's probably the hardest to
Yes.
understand yet.
Yes,
But yeah,
I can
Friday,
see it.
September 6th,
I know what
31st
that
Street,
is.
Something like that. But
Oh.
it's tape 9 where we
What does
get
it
a
remind you
big info drop with that news broadcast.
I'm
When we
just
put that
gonna
one in reverse,
not
this is what you
mention
get.
anymore, because someone else is in the call, okay? Okay.
Homeowner missing. No evidence found on homeowner's whereabouts.
I think that's fair.
So what I heard was house in a blaze, woman found inside burned alive, homeowner missing, no evidence found on homeowner's whereabouts. Now, how that completely connects to the story, I don't know. You may think that that might be the fire that we saw when Meg fell into it, but I don't think so. I think this is a separate incident. They do say woman found inside burned alive. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be talking about Meg, because Meg is literally a robot. But we do see a man walking away from something, and we hear screaming in the background and what sounds like a house burning. I think this is to literally show us this is the homeowner walking away from the scene of his house burning with the woman burning alive inside. It just lines up really well with that news broadcast. I'm not sure what it means. I want to guess that the man that's walking away, or the homeowner that's walking away, is Sylvester, because he's literally the only character we know right now other than Meg. And speaking of characters that we don't know, we do see Sylvester pick up some kind of photo of someone. Who's on that photo? I have no idea. But these are just things that we should keep in mind, because I'm sure we're going to get more info in later videos that will definitely tie into these. Now, I am calling this section abuse because this is really mostly the abuse of Meg with very little information shown. This next thing that we're about to go over is weirdly a break in the series, and the only time that this happens in this entire series so far. Interlude. Utopia Orthodontics commercial.
By the way, if y'all want me to be on Discord, so they won't.
Me neither.
Welcome to Utopia Orthodontics. Our delightful crew is here to help you to your long journey to a perfect smile. We offer almost 6 unique procedures to
Yes.
Say the way. But Cheeto and Oshni already knows. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello there.
It reminds me of what is that anime? It's called. There was literally no, the one that would literally use fire as blades.
I don't
Demon Slayer?
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm the computer now.
Well, without doing it. Computer. Destroy. Moon.
Hi.
Destroy moon.
Still bad at mimicking voices. I'm not even good at doing Luna.
Moon.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Why not?
Don't bite me, please.
Fine.
I don't want to regrow this thing again. It's died several times already. It's immortal at this point.
Why?
It's canon that it's immortal, actually.
What is that thing? Why is it so special?
It's a griffin.
No shit. Why is it special?
It's made out of crystals.
Yes.
Completely out of crystal.
You're good.
It absorbs energy like crazy. That's why it's... That's why the crystals are glowing. There's a canon reason for why the crystals are glowing.
Try, if you want to sound a little bit like Blood Moon, try a little bit deeper. And see what it's like. That, but a little bit energetic.
Here, my child, I have my wings out.
But it sounded like a kill code when you did that.
It did sound like it.
To be honest, I'm actually 20, but when phones and other electronics pick up my voice, it sounds a lot more childish. So
Wait, you're 20?
Yes. March 29th, 2004.
I'm 16.
Where in the hell would a new plastic rubber be? Not right down here, would it? Be sitting right up there.
So that's why I always ask people what my voice sounds like all the time, because if
You sound like you're from Texas right now.
I am.
You are from Texas?
Yes. Dodge State.
I'm from England. I'm from England.
And this week only, we offer 10% off sale on children's headwear and 5% off 2-week warranties on children's braces. Utopia Orthodontics. Your smile will show.
Want more from your Raisin Bran than more of the same? Go nuts!
And weirdly enough, that is the only video in this entire series so far that is not considered a tape. This is considered a commercial. And it looks like it's literally recorded right off a TV, because the beginning of it looks like a TV show and then it jumps into the commercial. Something important to note is that the description of this one says, commercial from Utopia Orthodontics that depicts the android, circa early 1990s. So apparently, this android in the beginning, this is Meg, before she's at all tampered with or destroyed or abused. Whatever ends up happening from this to tape 1, there's definitely a lot missing, because this is not how we see her in tape 1. She's already very beat up and destroyed and messed with. There's not much else to note in this commercial though, other than the fact that it is Utopia Orthodontics, which we have heard twice now, which is where Meg is from, so just double confirming. It does weirdly glitch when it says 10% off children's headgear, which is very odd. I'm not sure if that's just for effect or if that's on purpose, like kind of hinting at us something. And then when the commercial finishes, we get like a Raisin Bran commercial, which is kind of funny. But this flashes on screen. I have no idea what this is. My thought is this kind of looks like a convention center, maybe? Because we did learn in the earlier videos that that's where Meg was stolen from, some kind of convention center. For conventions I've been to, these all look like individual booths, maybe. Maybe that's a stretch there. If you guys have any idea, let me know. But this doesn't look like Meg or anything. This looks like a person. It's just a very weird detail that they would like throw this frame in there randomly, you know? I feel like a lot that we've seen in this series so far is done on purpose. But now we jump into the next chapter of this, which
Why is
we
Leo
get
not
an
naming
absolute
Simon?
insane amount of information. Chapter 3. Secrets revealed.
We'll have to do something else. Because you just let it fall back in there. What can you not say? And all
You
your
won't be happy. You won't be happy.
That's what
You
you
won't
look
be
at.
happy.
You won't be happy.
I don't know if that sounds like tuna.
Why do you sound like squirrel? That sounded like squirrel.
Dang it!
Oh wow.
That sounds like a
Squirrel. You used your Lila voice, that's why.
Okay, another extremely quick tape. That is the voice that Sylvester's been using in previous tapes, saying you won't be happy. So I guess he's implying that he doesn't want Meg to be happy. And then after we see her, we kind of hear what I think is the sound of a saw. He's been destroying her, but maybe he's putting her back together so that he could destroy her even more. Like we see she definitely has no head there. Maybe he's giving her like new legs or putting her legs back on. I just wanted to note that. Another weird thing that I only noticed while editing right now is there is actually a bit of reversed audio, and it sounds like it's a different voice saying record
Why is there a
her.
stick coming out of your neck?
Stick.
I also like to add a flashing lights warning for future videos in this series because it does get a little flashy with some of the effects.
It looks like.
Or if you want to be Daybreaker. Okay, there you go.
I am nothing but speed!
Looks like those might have been Meg's original faceplate and hands.
Just eat it at their face. As soon as
Speed.
pick it up.
Speed!
Do you want speed? Do you want more speed?
I have speed!
Do you want more?
Yes!
Come here.
Bottle flip.
Where are you again?
Still in the desert.
Desert. Do it!
I nailed it.
Do it. Do it. Do it!
Oh my.
Speed!
It just gets weirder and weirder. I said this already in the video. I'm no dental expert.
I am so
or
damn
anything,
fast right now.
but
You
I
should not have
believe
done
this is
this.
some kind of dental machine, maybe? Let me know in the comments if you know exactly what this thing is. But this looks like to be inside of some kind of dental office, maybe? Because it looks like there's multiple rooms here with different kind of machines in them, or maybe sinks. Looks like an artwork on the wall here. It's giving like a dentist office kind of vibe. And then at the end here, we have what seems like Sylvester banging on the back door. We've seen this door before in past videos. Not sure why he's locked out right now. There also is some audio at the end there that's kind of hard